Hi, my name's Georgette Rowland of the Financial Gym, the only gym where someone else does the working out for you. It may seem simpler to use your personal account for your business, particularly when starting out. But with the tax office always looking for ways to uncover irregularities in small businesses, there are definite pros and cons. Firstly, it's not a legal requirement to have a business bank account if you're a sole trader, self-employed, if you like, or in a partnership. But it is if you are a limited company. So if you're a limited company and using your personal bank account, get it sorted. I know there are sometimes reasons that may make this difficult. If you've had previous credit problems, for example, it may be difficult to open any kind of account, let alone a business one. But as your circumstances improve, I would strongly advise you to open one as soon as is possible. If you're in a partnership, even though you are really a collection of two or more sole traders, the fact that there is more than one of you means that the personal bank account thing is just too messy. Imagine separate accounts for each partner and everyone trying to amalgamate them into one set of accounts. Nightmare. Let's not mention the fact that banks don't want you to use your personal account for business use anyway, because they're structured to cater to the two different types of account holder. And most importantly, if you use your personal account for business, they make less money out of you because there are usually fees attached to business bank accounts that are not attached to personal bank accounts. Now, you may view this as a major advantage, which I agree it is, but there are some disadvantages which may actually outweigh them. Once you use your personal account as part of your business dealings, if you ever had a tax inspection, you have opened the door to your personal affairs for the tax office to walk through and scrutinise more than you probably bargained for. Inspections are limited to the boundaries of a business, but if you bring your personal bank into the equation, you stretch those boundaries and then they're all over you. Unless, that is, you have been scrupulous about keeping your business money completely separate from your personal money. If you're using a personal bank account but every transaction on it relates exclusively to your business and you can verify that with supporting paperwork, then that's great. But all too often I have seen accounts where there is the case of most of the time this happens, but then random purchases for personal items pop up here and there, or the monthly car payment or direct debit from BT, which is for your house, is left in there because it's too much hassle to move it to another account. Though to be fair, this does happen in the case of business bank accounts too, believe me, I know. The difference is that with a business account, items are regarded as business related first, unless shown to be otherwise, or they're unknown, while with a personal account, the opposite is true. So you're constantly having to prove this is business, this is business, this is business. Another setback is come tax time, you will have to separate your business income and expenses from your personal transactions. Not only will it take unnecessary time, it can cost you more in accounting fees because you're giving your accountant extra work. I mean, even on a personal level, I've even had clients who signed up for one of our bookkeeping packages that could have been paying less. We would spend so much time dealing with lots of entries that were not business related, but because they appeared on the bank statement, we had to account for them. So apart from the increase in price, they were paying for transactions that they could not even claim for. So they were being hit by what you might call a double whammy. To recap, if you're a limited company and you don't have a business account, open one. The money in the account belongs to the company, not you. Even if you and the company have the same name, you are treated as separate entities. Secondly, if you're a sole trader or member of a partnership, the legalities are not as stringent or as cut and dried as with limited companies, but business is tough enough without making it complicated. So I urge you to do one of two things. If you're going to continue to use a personal account, don't mix business money with personal money and use the account exclusively for business dealings only. Have a separate personal account for your private affairs. Better still, open a business account and be done with it. It will also make it appear that you are a more credible business rather than someone who just has a hobby which they get paid for from time to time, get a bit of money from and puts it in an account. Thanks for listening and see you in the next time.